So, this is where you buy your clothing, huh? I'm surprised. It's actually a pretty nice place. Wow. Already, that's like savage. Oi, what's that supposed to mean? I dress far better than you do. Liar. You may have the figure of a model, but I'm definitely better than you when it comes to picking clothing. In fact, don't even think about it. Think about what? Don't play dumb. You were just thinking about picking out some clothes for me to try out, weren't you? I avert my gaze. No, maybe. I mean, no, of course not. But now that you suggested it, not happening. Aw, why not? Because you'll pick something pink and frilly and totally nauseating. I will not! I mean, you totally would. Look at what you wear all the time. I picture Zoe in a magical girl outfit, then as a ballerina. Neither ensemble looks good in my mind, but I doubt it would look any better in person. My thoughts then turned to something more androgynous. As I thought, it's definitely gotta be a butler outfit. You know, I probably should be offended by that, but I'm really not. So, is that a yes? Sure, as long as you put on a French maid outfit as well. Ooh, I widen my gaze in both surprise and joy. You wanna dress up with me? No, I really don't. I just said that because I thought you would. Dressing up together! This is like a dream come true! When I heard that I had a sister, I'd hoped we would do things like try on clothes together. For a while after we first met, I thought it would never happen, but it seems I gave up too soon. No, you were right to give up. Please do so again. Nuh-uh. We came here to try on clothes, and that's exactly what we're gonna do, Missy. I'm gonna go find the salesperson and ask where I can find the... Zoe? Where'd you go? Zoe! Come back! Hey! Come on, Zoe. Wouldn't it be fun to have a bit of dress up during our date? Pretty please. No way. This time you're definitely not turning things around on me. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, no, you don't. Anyways, I'll have you know I happen to have a secret trump card up my sleeve, and so there's no time for dress up. A trump card? So we're going to walk around the park, see the sights, have something to eat. Oh, I want cotton candy. Something proper to eat. After that, we'll walk around for a bit more and settle our stomachs. Finally, if you're good, I might agree to go on the Ferris wheel with you. Maybe. I stare at Zoe in both disbelief and anticipation. You want to go on the Ferris wheel, huh? That's surprising. I thought you would be more of the roller coaster type. I said nothing of the sort. I'm obviously just doing it because you might enjoy it. If you don't want to go on the Ferris wheel, I'll happily retract my offer. Oh, come on, don't be like that. Everyone loves the Ferris wheel, right? Fuck that, I don't like it. I hate heights. Well, if you want to go on the Ferris wheel that bad, I might have a surprise for you when we get to the top. A surprise. Yep, something someone would only do on a date. Oh, let's go right now then. God, her voice changed drastically. No way, we have to wait until it's nighttime. Then we'll rise to the top, take in the view, then we'll look deeply into each other's eyes, and then we'll... let's just get something to eat, okay? I imagine she, like, Iris, whenever, like, she starts giggling, I imagine it's really, like, like, you know, kind of creepy, because she's so awkward. After briefly leaving the park to eat at a family restaurant, Zoe and I continue to walk around together. Side by side, we cover every inch of the park, giving us plenty of time to digest lunch. We lap the park a few times and finally decide to call it a day. Before going home, however, there is one attraction without which our date would not be complete. Zoe and I encroach upon the Ferris wheel, and at last we... shut down for maintenance. Fuck! Sometimes my voice doesn't change, so I keep the same voice when it's supposed to be me saying it. I guess a machine of this size would need regular maintenance to keep going. Just how much work goes into running one of these anyway? Oh, Zoe's not gonna care. She's gonna go in there. Oh well, maybe next time. Let's just head home, Zoe. Oh, she's not gonna. Zoe? Gonna ride it. Uh-huh. Zoe grabs me by my wrist. I said we're gonna ride it. Stop it! What do you think you're doing? The Ferris wheel isn't operational, can't you see that? I don't care. We're gonna ride the Ferris wheel together, and that's that. I pull on Zoe's arm as she drags me towards the Ferris wheel. However, Zoe resists my movement with ease. And without even moving her feet, she pulls me back, putting an end to my futile efforts. Zoe, stop! How the... Ooh. Zoe, I know that you're disappointed, but you can't fix the Ferris wheel with willpower alone. We'll come back another day, okay? You promise? Yeah, I promise. What's wrong, Zoe? This isn't like you at all. It's stupid. I wanted to end our date with something cool. I mean, we've been just wandering around to random places. That's not romantic at all. Zoe, is this your first date? Oh. Zoe looks at me, now frozen in place. I just mean, all day you've been acting kinda strange, you know? I'm not saying it's unpleasant. It's actually quite a nice change of pace, to be honest with you. But you know... Isn't it your first date too? Zoe deflects the question back at me. Taken aback, I stare up at her. She's squaring her shoulders in defiance and stepping towards me. Her thick boots add a couple of inches to her height, making her glare a bit higher up than normal. I let out a raspy laugh. This is just like the first time she cornered me in the hall. Don't laugh at me. Zoe's voice breaks as she pleads with me. Huh? I snap my mouth shut and notice with a start that there are tears in the corner of her eyes. I'm sorry. The truth is, when I got to the apartment, I was so nervous thinking about our date. I just sat there on my bed, thinking about how I was going to go on a date with you. What I'd say, what we could even do. And I thought maybe I should go buy a new outfit since I didn't have anything special. I walked into 3 stores just before our date, but nothing I tried on was any good. Then I watched you from behind a tree for 5 minutes before I could even muster the courage to come over. My heart drops as Zoe finishes her sordid confession. Her shoulder slumps so low that her head hangs. I didn't want Zoe to feel bad. How could I be so insensitive? Zoe. Feeling bold, I place my hand underneath her chin to raise her head. She doesn't meet my eyes, staring off into the streets. I just want to spend time with you. You don't have to wear anything new just to come see me. I like you just the way you are. Well, you are always saying my taste in clothes isn't your liking. Oh, what have I done? I'm sorry I made you so nervous. I didn't realize that I'd made you feel so bad. I hide my tearing face in my hands. I can't even bear to look at her now. Whoa, please don't cry. Zoe frantically looks around as if someone could rescue her. I made you feel so bad that you didn't even want to come over to see me. No, you idiot! I wanted to impress you. Zoe grabs at her hair frantically while stomping. She then pulls me close into her arms. Yeah, this is my first date, and I know it's yours too. I just wanted it to be special. I just want you to think I'm cool. Oh, that's already a thing. Zoe slumps onto my shoulder, hiding her face. Pulling her back up, I gaze into her wide eyes with all the warmth in my heart. Zoe, I do think you're cool. Because I love you. Oh, God. In my heart. Worry practically melts out of her face as she places her own hand on mine. You do? I do. We gaze into each other's eyes as time seems to stand still in the park. You're seriously a dork, though. 3 stores and you couldn't find anything to wear? How's that even possible? Really, I thought I was bad. I took 3 hours to get ready today. I used my favorite face mask the night before. That's good. My trophy wife should look nice and polished so I can show her off. What? I stomp my foot indignantly as Zoe barely hides her smirk. We start giggling like crazy, crude jokes finally breaking the ice. I'm kidding. You look very pretty. I release Zoe's wrist and shake my head in amusement. Oh! The moment I do, Zoe slips her hand into mine and locks our fingers together. Zoe? Is something wrong? Zoe smiles back at me happily, as though her action is completely natural. Oh, no, it's nothing. I squeeze Zoe's hand and move closer to her side. Without saying another word, the two of us leave the park, walking so close together that even a complete stranger could understand our relationship in a single glance. Oh, the love. It brews! It's almost... Oh, I can't. The cuteness. This tenderness. In the time since our first date, we'd all been almost inseparable. But with the weekend behind us, Zoe and I return to school for another week. It's time for us two to have buckle down and study, earning ourselves another weekend of fun. But in this time, our hormones certainly weren't settling down. Lately, we'd been finding creative ways to take out our frustrations on each other at home. Oh my. There was only one thing on our minds, and it certainly wasn't studying. But while I am happy to wait until we get home, Zoe is not so easy to please. While I was walking to class, I got a text from Zoe to meet her in the stairwell. If I had known this was what she had in mind. Oh God. Oh my goodness, what? Zoe, stop it. Shh, don't talk. Just close your eyes and concentrate on my fingers. Oh my. I obey Zoe's command and close my eyes. Am I gonna have to edit this out? I can feel her hand gently stroking my face, making its way down to my collarbone. My shirt begins to feel loose. Zoe is unbuttoning my shirt with one hand while holding me close with another. Zoe, don't. Not at school. We're at fucking school, Zoe! It's fine. Nobody's going to disturb us here. It's just me and you, all alone in our little world. Zoe retracts her hand from my collarbone and brings it to my hip. She slides her hand beneath my shirt and drags it up with her forearm as her hand creeps up my torso. Ah! A soft gasp escaped my lips as the pressure on my chest drops once more. But this time it isn't because of my shirt being unbuttoned. I hear a click, and a moment later I feel a chill of my breasts. My bra slides down my body, dropping to the floor. Plain and white. I'm a little disappointed in you, Iris. Are your panties more interesting, perhaps? Nah, still white. Zoe tugs at my skirt, pulling the waist up so she can see up the front. Damn. Zoe lets out a sigh and releases my skirt. Oh well, it's not like I expected you to wear something erotic to school. Besides, the zipper on the side of my skirt descends, causing my skirt to loosen in the same manner as my shirt. It's all the same once they hit the floor, right? Zoe pulls the zipper down even further, then suddenly stops. I open my eyes to see what she's doing. Zoe, what are you... No peeking, Iris. She puts one hand over my eyes as the other hand traces my stomach. She runs a single finger up and down my body, tickling my flesh as the sense of anticipation kills me. Now, where will I strike next? Care to take a guess, Iris? My breathing stops as Zoe's finger wriggles between my skirt and waist. Then she slips it under my panties. But the second she gets that far, Zoe retracts her hand once more, still leaving me guessing. No guesses? I wanted to hear you dirty talk for once, but I guess that's not gonna happen. Well, cause don't do it! Do it! Zoe moves her free hand to my back, pulling my upper body forward while she's still covering my eyes. Zoe, isn't this going a little too far? We should really... A soft breeze suddenly tickles my ear. Unexpected and surprisingly pleasurable, the sensation causes a weak yelp to escape my lips. I try to look for the source of the unexpected sensation, but with Zoe's hand still cut over my eyes, I fail to do so. How cute. Did it really feel that good? Maybe I should have you return the favor. Zoe's voice is quiet. The fact that I can hear her means that she's right next to my ear. I quickly piece the evidence together and realize that the strangely enjoyable sensation was the feeling of Zoe blowing in my ear. That actually feels way better than you would think. Just throwing that out there. Zoe, please, I can't. You can't what? All you need to do is sit back and relax. Zoe blows in my ear again, and I feel a shiver run down my spine. When we get home, I'm gonna fucking pounce on you and destroy your everything. Her warm breath then finds its way to my neck. at which point I feel a soft, wet sensation leave its mark. Zoe is kissing my neck over and over, making her way downtown to my collarbone. She pulls my shirt, loosened from either earlier, down to just above my breasts, and for every inch my shirt descends, so do her lips. Though my chest is still covered, I can feel the air on my chest as Zoe gives herself a clear view of my breasts from above. Her kisses stop a moment before she reaches my breast. Your nipples are erect. You're enjoying this after all, aren't you, you dirty girl? No, that's not... I try to protest, but I realize I'm not fucking fooling anyone. Zoe doesn't even wait for my response as she pressed her lips against my bare skin, teasing me as she purposely avoids my breasts. She is the tease master, man. Before she can reach her presumed target, Zoe stops. She pulls her face away